did you have any unique experiences or challenges that came with your situation?
That is a really good question. I mean, the thing that's going to jump at me the most is when my dad was an Iraqi sympathizer
Mm,
and there were death threats and we had to have security, and people like literally were living in a Winnebago outside of our house. Our house was tapped so they could hear what was going on inside in case someone got by them. We were followed everywhere to make sure that we were safe. So we basically had 24-hour security. It was a difficult period for us for sure.
At what point did the legit death threat start, and was security dispatched to your residence, etc., right at the start of the angle? Did they sort of preconceive that, or how did those? I read a lot about that there were actual legit death threats and some incidences. Can you recount any of those off the top of your head?
Yes. So they made the threats. They called into the WWE offices in Stanford, and it was like right away. Like I mean, the first, my dad's on TV, and immediately they're getting calls, and they took him seriously, and they should have, because what I found out recently that I did not know back then was not only were there death threats against us and also against the McMahons. But they knew my sister's name. They knew my name. They knew what school we went to. They knew where we lived. And, this was before the internet. Like, there was no internet. You couldn't Google. Like, we had paid money so that we were like unlisted. We had like a private number. We had a private address. Like, you couldn't find us. And where we lived in Connecticut was a very small town. And we were on a gravel road, and it was unmarked because my dad kept taking the sign down.
Mm.
So, we were very private, and we only had one neighbor, and we were on acres of land. And so it was taken very seriously because they knew who we were, and they knew our names and our real names. Like, they weren't just saying, we're going to go get Sergeant Slaughter and his family. Like, we're going to go kill Robert Remus, Kelly Remus. You know what I mean? So, it was a very scary. I probably should have put her up.
No, that's all good. We love pets on the Hannibal TV.